Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's weekly psychic reading. I'm Erin Lee, and you can find the rest of my readings on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com. And don't forget to check out this month's Choose Your Own Adventure crystal reading. It's a lot of fun. Basically, the way that it works is if you have any individual questions that you're needing a little extra guidance on, you can choose one of the 9 crystals to represent your answer and receive guidance and information about your question right away. So the links for both of those are here, and if you're wanting something even a little more personal, I'm now starting to offer YouTube readings for people as well. More information is on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com, and that'll be a lot of fun too. Anyways, this is the weekly psychic reading for Monday, July the 21st to Sunday, July the 27th, 2014. We'll be using Sonia Choquette's Trust Your Vibes Oracle card deck, and your crystal choices for the week are Carnelian, Citrine, and Lava. So again, that's Carnelian, Citrine, and Lava. And whichever crystal you are drawn to becomes part of the message and the reading for you this week. Alright, let's give the cards a shuffle and we'll ask our angels and guides what messages they have for us for this week to help keep us moving forward in a positive direction as we move along our life path. Alright, here we go. So the first card is for Monday and Tuesday, and actually there are 2 coming out for that, so we're going to pull them both. So the first card that came out was to see the solution, and this one really speaks about the answer is already there that you're looking for, and the guidance that you're needing is already there. You just need to sit back and take a look from not disinterested, but from kind of a relaxed point of view. So rather than looking and trying to find, just allow things to come to you and allow things to come together. So Monday and Tuesday, it's all about kind of letting things go, which is interesting because that was actually the other card that came up. So Monday and Tuesday, the focus and concentration is to let go. It's not about trying to force things or making things to happen. It's about letting things come to you rather than actively going out and searching for them. I'm not saying to, stop working or to be, continuing to improve yourself. I'm not saying that. It's encouragement to not be so focused and not to be trying to push things, but stepping back a bit and allowing them to come together. All right, looking at Wednesday and Thursday, the message that's coming up is laugh. And this is really encouragement. Again, it feels like we're kind of going back to this feeling of letting it go. We've been working a lot the last couple of weeks on manifestation and creating things and creating opportunities, and we've been taking a lot of steps. And the universe is saying, hey, you know what? Just take it easy. Just let it go. Have a good time. Wednesday and Thursday is all about connecting with friends and family. And the more that we laugh, the more that we enjoy ourselves, the more our energy and our vibration rises up, and that puts us also in a great place for manifestation, for creating things, for connecting with our higher selves, for hearing and listening to our intuition, and we're more open that way as well. So Wednesday and Thursday, really make sure that you're taking time out of your day to enjoy yourself, to laugh. And again, friends and family are really coming up at this time as well. All right, looking at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the message that's coming up is to learn, and there's a lot of information that's coming in. And what I find really interesting is the first card that came up on Monday and the card that came up on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday was all, the arrows are all kind of coming into our head. There are things that are happening, there's information that's coming in that we're absorbing, and things that are expanding. And so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're coming back into a place where we're really receiving, and I kind of refer to this as kind of being like a download. So receiving a lot of information, the higher your vibration is, the more susceptible you are and receptive rather to receiving that information. So letting it go. It feels like this week is a lot about letting go of things that are happening on kind of the drama level, the physical level, and really moving into broadening and expanding on an emotional level and spiritual level. So there's a lot of fun that's kind of happening this week. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's kind of cool because my birthday is on Saturday, so that sounds great to me. Go. Okay, so let's choose some cards for the crystals. So if you have chosen Carnelian, the message that's coming up for you is to be grateful. And the more you come into a place where you are grateful for the things that you have in your life, the people, the experiences that you've had up until this point, the more that you're able to bring new opportunities and new experiences in as well. And there's a meme that's kind of been floating around on Facebook that has kind of come up in my news feed, and it says, if you aren't grateful for what you have right now, what makes you think that more will make you happier? And it's really, it's very true, and it feels like that's kind of the place that you're coming into this week. It also feels like there's a lot of love and a lot that you're going to be giving this week as well. So not only are you in a place where you are being grateful for where you are, but you're also in a place where you're helping others, which puts them into a place where they're able to be grateful for where they are too. So it's a really interesting mix for you this week. Carnelian is all about passion and desire and being creative and really comfortable with where you are. And so it feels like this is going to be a week where you're really able to explore things that you really enjoy and kind of coming back into that place of what is it that I absolutely love to do that makes me feel really good and makes the people around me feel really good too. And do that this week. If you've chosen Citrine, the message that's coming up for you this week is to call on your angels. And it's really interesting because, again, we have a lot of information that's coming into your head. So it feels like for you this week, it is going to be a lot about learning, a lot about receiving. You might be coming up against some more difficult times this week, but that's okay because you do have lots of love and support from your angels and from all of your friends who have chosen Carnelian. Also, the citrine crystal itself is one that is very energetically cleansing, purifying, and it helps you to not hold on to the energy of what's happening. So even though you might be processing a lot this week, there's a lot more to it than just processing and being in kind of a lower place. You're really shifting and moving up to the next level, and things are really starting to move forward for you. So do ask for help from your angels, from your guides, from friends and family. Again, especially the Carnelian people, and know that there's a lot that's kind of happening for you this week in a really positive way. One last thing on that is that citrine is also a powerful manifestation crystal too. So as you're going through the ups and downs that you might be experiencing this week, keep your thoughts as positive and as focused on what you're wanting to create in your life rather than the things that are coming up to be released. Because the more you're able to do that, the faster you're able to move through the things that are being released, and you're able to get to that next step and that next phase where you're really bringing in and solidifying the things that you've been creating. All right, now if you've chosen lava, the message for you this week is to get grounded. So this is really talking about making sure that you are taking time to ground yourself, protect yourself. And again, there is the feeling that there's going to be, there will be some things that are coming up for you that you'll be releasing, but it feels like it's in more of a flowing kind of way, so you may not even be consciously aware of the things that you're releasing. So but you might be aware of little shifts that start to happen. So this week is going to be fairly subtle for you, which is interesting because the crystal that you've chosen, lava, is actually one where there's huge amounts of transformation. So if you find that things are a little bit overwhelming for you this week, really make sure that you are taking the time to get grounded. And some of the best ways to do that are through exercise, really connecting your feet with the ground. If I'm having a hard time grounding, I like to go outside and stand on the grass and just in my bare feet and just kind of squidge my feet right in. That really helps to energetically ground. So know that there is a lot of transformation that's going to be happening for you this week, and the best way to kind of move through it is making sure that you are keeping yourself grounded. Again, going back to these Carnelian people, find a friend who's chosen Carnelian for this week and go for a walk with them, because part of what they're doing is helping the people that they love around them, and things just kind of work out and they balance out. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me for this week's weekly psychic reading. I'm Erin Lee, and you can find the rest of my readings on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com, and then there's also the Choose Your Own Adventure crystal reading. That's a lot of fun for the month of July. Again, thanks very much for joining me. I want to wish you a fabulous week.